Hi, I'm Dr. Bando. I'm a health psychologist, or sometimes I refer to myself as a holistic psychologist, meaning that I help people understand how aspects of their lives are linked and how different health behaviors influence mood, emotions, thoughts, behaviors, and overall well being. One key health behavior that influences not only how we feel physically, but also our mood, emotions, how we make decisions, how we sleep, and a number of other factors is nutrition. How we feed ourselves and the quality, quantity, and timing of the fuel we put into our bodies determines so much about how we feel and how we experience our lives. One question that comes up often is, how do I figure out what to eat? There is so much information, misinformation, lack of information, all of the above regarding research and data on food and nutrition. What your body needs may be different than what your spouse or your friends' bodies need to thrive. And it may even be the case that what your body needs to feel nourished changes from year to year, month to month, or sometimes even day to day. While science and research is important for us to pay attention to when it comes to nutrition, it doesn't complete the whole picture. For example, we have a lot of evidence telling us that sugar can be a highly addictive substance for some, and that eating sugar regularly can contribute to obesity and inflammation, causing other health problems. Then we have the individual effect sugar can have on each person. So, for example, let's take two people who rarely eat sugar. And let's say they both go to the same birthday party and have a piece of sugary, heavily frosted cake. Person A goes home, goes back to her regular way of eating, and doesn't seem impacted. On the other hand, person B goes home, has a headache, feels hungover the next day, and becomes overwhelmed with cravings for sugary carbs over the next week or two. These individual differences are impactful, and science can't really parse out these nuances. While science and research about food and your own personal blood and lab work is certainly informative to pay attention to, when it comes to eating, your wisdom is your best friend. Only you know what works best for you and how it feels to you. What I mean is that your individual body, the attention you pay to it, how you feel when you eat and after you eat, are indicators of what foods, in what quantity, and when they work for you. For most of us, understanding this does not come easy, and it is a learning process. Rather than getting caught up in diet fads or thinking in terms of good foods or bad foods, I talk with my clients about knowing the information that is out there and then filtering it through their wisdom. What I mean by filtering nutritional information through your wisdom can look like paying close attention to and collecting data about how different foods feel in your body. Noticing how different levels of hunger or fullness affect you, and taking time to literally ask your body, what do you need to feel nourished? And then learning to listen for that answer. Then eating what feels nourishing, and then asking your body how that feels and listening for that answer. Each time you do this, you are collecting data about how your body responds to different foods at different times, and are building your ability to call upon and trust your internal wisdom to gauge your nutritional needs. Rather than coming up with a static formula that somebody else developed for how you feed your body, another option is to pay attention to yourself. So, this does not mean to dismiss healthy guidelines for eating, rather, to try them on and see how they fit. You can develop a strong relationship with your body. To do this, ask questions. Take a moment or a few moments to listen. Respond to what your body needs, then listen again and repeat the process. I like taking a breath before eating and then noticing what my body's telling me it wants to eat. I try to then remember to notice some breaths while I'm eating and pay attention to how my body is feeling. After eating, I practice periodically noticing a breath and asking my body how I feel, meaning my digestion, sense of fullness or hunger, am I tired or alert, and anything else that I notice. One of the foods that data supports is beneficial for the body and that feels nourishing to me is bone broth. I'm going to show you my quick and easy recipe for making bone broth in case it sounds good to you and your body.